Let's take a look at the at least one probability rule. In our first example, in a large population, 62% of the people have been vaccinated. If 3 people are randomly selected, what is the probability that at least one, so there's our key wording, at least one of them has been vaccinated? In a large population, you can assume events are independent, in other words, with replacement. This is very useful because it simplifies the formula that we get to use. This is all an approximation, the probability. So let's take a look. So first off, V equals vaccinated. And so then V with a bar would be not vaccinated, the complement of it. And we know that the probability of not being vaccinated is 1 minus the probability of being vaccinated. Now that's important. We'll need to work this out. So let's take a look. The probability of being vaccinated, 62%, 0.62. So we simplify that and get 0.38. In other words, there's a 38% chance that they are not vaccinated. Okay, so the rule in play is the probability of at least one is 1 minus the probability of none. So the probability of at least 1 in 3 vaccinated would equal 1 minus the probability of none in 3 not vaccinated. All right, so now the probability of in 3 times not vaccinated, so this would be 1 minus the probability of not vaccinated and not vaccinated and not vaccinated. Because this is a large population, we can assume that when we go after the second person, they have the equal percent chance of being not vaccinated, that is 38%. So therefore, these are independent events, and we can change these and probabilities into simple products. 1 minus probability of not being vaccinated times probability of not being vaccinated times probability of not being vaccinated. What we see is this is 1 minus the probability of not being vaccinated to the 3rd power. This probably forms the easiest approach. So this would be 1 minus the probability of not being vaccinated is 0.38 cubed. Which would work out to be approximately 0.945128 when you use your calculator. We can verify that work. 1 minus 0.38 to the 3rd. There we go. So there's a 94.5% chance that at least 1 out of 3 people are vaccinated if there's a 62% chance that someone's vaccinated. So this is a really nice pattern. At least 1 in 3 is 1 minus none to the 3rd power. So let's see if you can apply that to this question on the right. Go ahead and pause the video and work that out. So we have the probability of at least 1A in 50 tries And the rule would be that's 1 minus the probability of not an A to the 50th power. So that would be 1 minus 0.95, because only 5% get an A, so the other 95% do not get an A, to the 50th power, which is approximately 0.923. All right, I hope this helps.